Hi, welcome back to another hour with Crowder. With me, your host Crowder. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and ding the bell so that you can get all my podcast latest interviews. Today, we got a reoccurring guest. Might be the permanent one.
My brother. You wanted to bring that one out on the show, huh?
I gotta bring it out because I'm so tired of guests, bro. They're annoying. But this is Tino Sasser, one of my favorite guests. We always have a good banter towards each other. It's just the verses. The verses. The verses.
So you got you a little show. You just done expanded your banter. You just done expanded your vocabulary.
Man,
huh?
The vocabulary has been on 10 for a minute. Okay. Check them damn other episodes. Been on 10 for a minute.
Been on 10 for a minute.
Man, it's always been there.
Okay,
dude.
Okay,
am I not half Sasser?
Okay. I just might have to start reading again. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep up.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Dude, that reading shit is right. That shit does expand your vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch TV because it expands your vocabulary. Right now, I am slurry, but I've been on like a half a bottle of Jim Beam. So you guys got to excuse me.
That just means I got to catch up. That's cool.
Yeah, you do have to catch up. It's been like 3 episodes deep. Your third one of the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I would hate for our big sister to have to.
Oh my God! If we had her, we just have to just leave because she drink us all under the damn table.
She's not that bad.
Nah, fuck that. She works at a bar. That's a lot.
Rightfully so, but I mean, she deals with the more business side of it. You just act like she.
No, that's just like saying, "Oh, a bodybuilder can't lift 5 pounds." He whacks a motherfucker that can lift 5 pounds. He lift 100.
Right. But I just don't think you can put that in the same bag. Anyway,
you can.
What we talking about today? Aside of my big sister being an alcoholic, what are we talking about today?
She's not an alcoholic just because you can drink a certain amount of fucking liquor. Past other people, it don't mean you're an alcoholic.
So
just mean that you have a high tolerance. It doesn't make you an alcoholic.
Okay, so if that's the hell, what are alcoholics? People that got a high tolerance to alcohol.
Yeah, it just means that you're just high tolerance.
You see how you just said that and then went against it?
Yeah,
and tried to make it seem like
and because that's my sister, so nobody's not getting her ass about being an alcoholic. I mean, a high tolerance drinker.
See.
But was our dad not drink fucking whiskey every night of his life before he just stopped drinking that damn liquor?
Yeah, and he quit. He quit like pretty much cold turkey.
Yeah, he just quit.
But he just wasn't a belligerent dude. Like when he got he was just type.
He was cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, he gonna come in and go to sleep and then wake up in time enough to catch his next shift.
Yeah, my mom was like
he's gonna fall asleep and just like be done with it.
Bro, my mom was like he was really cool and calm and collected when he drank. He didn't spaz out. And you're talking about a dude that's 6'3", maybe in his younger years 270 pounds, 3'6" dude. A dude that could beat anybody up. Just whack.
Yeah, I seen some pictures. He was in shape like a motherfucker.
Yeah, so you're talking about a dude that was 270 pounds, 6'3".
But yeah, he just gonna come in, eat, and then just like go to
I mean,
sleep.
but those type of people you don't even fuck with. I mean, I didn't fuck with the girl that was 5'7" in my school. I'm 5'3". You think I'm fucking with that girl? No. She might whack me out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
When you're short, you just don't fuck with tall people.
I mean, I don't give a fuck how tall you are. If you're knock-kneed, I'm testing you.
Yeah, but that's because you're tall yourself. What are you? How tall are you?
About 6'2".
Exactly.
You know how many people that were taller than me by the time I got to high school?
How many?
You got to understand, I played sports.
Yeah, sure. Man.
Like, if I was just a tall motherfucker, I would have went pro.
Should have.
You know how many? Look, it's a whole lot. This is the thing. The shorter you are, the lesser chance you have of making it to the NBA. The reason being because it's a whole lot.
Allen Iverson. He was short than a motherfucker.
And you know how many athletic motherfuckers that got handles his height that didn't make it?
Sure.
Exactly. So the taller you are, like LeBron James, like I mean, he got it by landslide because he was just doing shit that tall motherfuckers at that time really just don't do.
Dude, I think it's that bald head.
You think it's the bald head?
Yeah, just gives him power, just spices him up. He's mad about everybody that's been talking shit in the locker room about that bald ass head. Can't fucking grow hair on it. They just shave it.
I mean, but he's been damn near bald since he was 20.
He didn't get it in his mind. He was like, I'm not bald headed. I got fucking hair transplant. I ain't bald headed.
So
then when them hoes started, when them hoes started failing, that's the fuck what.
So the hair transplant didn't take, and that's when he just really just got in his bag and started balling hard.
No pun intended, balling hard. Dude, shut the fuck up. No. He did cut it for a little while, right?
That was a good one. I didn't mean to do that, but that was a good one.
I always catch the puns. I love puns. Them shits is like gold to me. I love hidden jokes.
So outside of his hair transplant not taking well, so like, okay, it's also been some little heat on LeBron James about what he said. You know, we got people, you know, saying, we got black fathers saying like, LeBron, you don't speak for me and mine, you know.
Wait a minute, what did he say? I heard that phrase.
Basically,
what happened?
He was saying that, you know, see, here's the thing. Then this is where I get it stands from, is because, like I said, accountability. As a black community, we have to understand that we have to, at some point, start taking accountability for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of black people that have been slain by the police, you know, unjustly, you know what I'm saying, for no fucking reason. And these police have not gotten any sentence, haven't spent a day in jail, and they still get to go on about their daily lives. Yeah, sure, they like to say, oh, well, I'll never be the same because I killed an innocent person. I didn't mean to. Oh, shut the fuck up. You're not even in jail, bro. Like, you ain't even living the life of a motherfucker that would be living your life if they wasn't your skin tone.
George Zimmerman.
Didn't have exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't even an officer. He was just patrolling the fucking neighborhood. Like, I still don't even know, like, how the hell he even got the fuck off. But even yet and still, outside of that, like, these were innocent people. But we can't negate the fact that we from the hood. We know a whole lot of bonehead motherfuckers. Like, we know a whole lot of motherfuckers and exactly what they do and what they say the laws, like, just on a whim. You know what I'm saying? And some of these cases have been those cases, and black people still get up in their feelings about it, like, nah, you can't. No, I'm not finna treat a bonehead, stupid ass, crash dummy ass thug nigga like Botham Jean. I'm not finna go to bat like I'll go to bat for Botham Jean. No, fuck him. I pick and choose who I choose. I pick and choose my battles for the right black person. You know what I'm saying? I pick and choose my battles for the black people that represent me well. Botham Jean had no business being slain inside of his house. You know what I'm saying? Just like Tyrone Castile had no business being shot in front of his child for letting the officer know that, hey, look, I got a gun in the car, but it's in the glove compartment where my ID is at. And
yeah, but how sickening was that for his family to be like, it's okay. That's what black people got to stop doing. We got to stop being so forgiving of things that have been done wrong to us. That's why they treat us the way that they do. Because we just forgive them at the end of the day. They know. Look at Manson.
People in general.
No, look at Manson. No, because white people do not do that. When you go out and go harm the Jewish community, they blackball you. You go out and go harm,
white people don't do it, and the Jewish community don't do it for the simple fact that they have never had to do it. They've never had to. Like, it's easy. It's like they don't have to do it. Yeah, white people don't do it. Yeah,
okay,
Jewish people don't do it. But when have they ever been in a spot to where they had to?
Yeah, but
never.
But did they? But how did they get to that point? By not tolerating it from the first point. Let's just take this to a whole nother level. Let's just take this to just.
First of all, the Jews were saved by the United States.
Okay, and they still have privilege. Okay, so let's take this just to a lower level.
Okay.
Let's just say you're dating a young lady. Let's say
when were we ever saved by the United States? Tell me that.
Let's take this to another state so that people can understand where I'm coming from. Okay, you dating a young lady. She says that, hey, I don't like being touched there. Mm-hmm. You touch her again. She let it slide. Right. So then you touch her there again all the time. But then you date another young lady. She say, I don't like being touched there. She slap your motherfucking hand. Then you know, oh shit, she really don't like being touched here. That's what the fuck the Jewish community did First, they built up an army of people. They spent with their own. They did everything with each other. They didn't let outside sources come in. You know, you can't sell your black bread here because we already have a bakery. No, you can't do hair here because we already have our hairstylists here. They cornered everyone out of their community so that they can spend with their own, deal with their own, and everything. That's exactly what happened.
They did not corner everybody out their community.
Okay, so what happened? To the point where they have the power that they have.
There was a certain section where the immigrants were put.
And they capitalized off of it.
Exactly.
That's what happened. And when they capitalized off it and they started spending money with their own, then they continued to keep it like this.
This was after the Civil War, right?
Wait a minute. Black people are the only ones that cried and prayed for other people to accept us instead of keeping that segregated law and spending with our own. We wanted to ride white buses. We wanted to be in the white spaces instead of spending with our own. If we would have never been with white people, then we would have been billion-dollar heirs, and we still would have been together right now.
I'm gonna show you what the difference is. I'm gonna show you what the difference is. Okay.
Oh, please show me the difference.
The difference is.
See, this is how this podcast get spicy. It's just inviting Tino Sasser.
It's about to get spicy as fuck. You cannot put.
Spicy.
We are not the same. First of all, there were sections even when, like, okay, they're going through the Holocaust over there. They got saved from Hitler. They're going through the Holocaust. Okay, I get that shit. All right. White Americans like, no, that's wrong. We're going to go over there and we're going to save they white ass from Hitler.
But they didn't do the same thing when slavery happened.
That's because we was being brought over here to build this bitch for their ass. But look, this is why we're not the same.
Why didn't they do the same thing with Jewish people?
This is not, what you mean, why didn't they do the same thing with Jewish people?
Why?
Shit, I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Maybe because
Jewish.
Maybe because at that time, because the Jewish, maybe they did, and maybe we were the ones that were Jews that they was taking. I have no clue.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because those people decided to spend with their own, do with their own, everything with their own. Black people were the only ones that decided to. Are we talking about the reason
why they didn't get stolen, or the reason why they capitalized in America?
Capitalization in America, because nobody cares about slavery anymore. It happened 400 plus years ago. Nobody cares.
Okay, when black people were being bought over here, it was not America then. They were still in contract with Morocco.
Okay, and what does that have to do with anything that's happening with today?
Because at the same time, you're talking about Jews being saved from Hitler and brought over here into a community that was already set for them.
No, I'm not.
Of course, they can capitalize. They already have a branch, a bureau.
Okay, what is the branch?
They don't have a choice but to fuck with each other. We're on plantations. We're on plantations.
So we couldn't fuck with each other on plantations
when
we were already there?
We don't even know who's who. Aside the majority of all the blacks that are over here, you have a section in Georgia just all branched out. And then on top of that, okay, then check me out right here, right? In California, when the NAACP was formed, you know what I'm saying? When the Black Panthers and stuff like that was stemming out from all these, like, okay, it was a time to where young men actually wore suits. Like, this was a thing. Like, you just had to have a suit. This was a thing. There was a time in the black community to where we wasn't on powder. We wasn't on weed. We wasn't on cocaine. We knew nothing of that. There was a time to where the culture was you graduate, you know what I'm saying, elementary, and you go to college, because nobody in your family has ever graduated college. It became such a thing to where now everybody in our family, this is the thing to do. Go to college, graduate, and get you a degree. It was a thing back then to where people actually grew up, black people, and wanted to become teachers, lawyers, doctors, and come back to their community. This was a thing. This was a thing, right? So you can't tell me that the black Jews, like the Jews, capitalized off of it when we did the same thing, but it was negated for the simple fact that it's not promoted as far as what we know about ourselves inside of America.
Okay, everything that you're saying is great, but the question that I'm saying and the statement that I'm going back to is the fact that Jewish people capitalize off of their togetherness. Black people didn't because, okay, for whatever reason, we got our things burnt down, we got our things taken away, whatever. Wait a minute, hold up, because I see your wheels turning, and that's good.
And where was the help?
What?
Where was the help?
See, that's the thing that
Where
black
was the
people,
National Guard? Where was the National Guard when Black Wall Street got burned down?
Listen, that's the thing.
Where was it?
No, see, that's the thing that black people gotta stray away from.
But ain't nobody come in no Jewish community and bomb no Jewish community.
Nobody is here to help black people, so we have to help ourselves. We have to form our own arm. No, wait a minute. Hold up.
But the way we gonna help ourselves,
hold up. No,
the way we gonna help ourselves, you can't use that. You can't use that as an argument if we gonna start trying to help ourselves.
Okay, no, because you're over talking me. Let me finish my point.
All right, then.
We're waiting on a government that was not set up for us to help us.
Okay, well, I'm with you on that. No, I'm with you on that.
Okay, so with that same breath that you're saying, I'm with you on that.
I'm with you on that.
We need to stop depending on the National Guard that you're so willingly telling them to come in for Blackstreet.
No, I'm not.
We need to stop waiting on the police. We need to stop waiting on the government. They capitalized off of that. Every race capitalized off of that. We didn't. And that's fine because there's enough of us to do it ourselves. It's enough of us to build our own army. It's enough of us to build our own police.
They're going to put us on the watch list.
It's enough of us.
We both end up on a watch list right now.
Maybe. I don't even give a fuck because that's something willing to die for. But it's enough of us to do all of these things that we are begging our oppressors to do.
Okay, I see where you're coming from now. You just like, you know what, fuck it. Whatever happened, it happened. But we know it's going to happen. We know how it's going to happen. Let's just do this shit right here. Okay, I'm with you on that.
I feel you.
I'm with you on that.
And that segues me right into the Kenosha thing.
But see, my whole thing is where I was fucked up. Like, you trying to compare some shit. Like, no, you can't compare.
No, I'm not comparing.
You can't compare the Jews.
No, I don't compare them. I just say that we're different, but we had the same opportunity. We did have the same opportunity. We could have.
Let's just agree to disagree on that.
No, because this is what I'm saying. We could have done exactly what they did if we just stood out for the long run.
If we just stood out for the long run.
Yes.
We don't, like, we had our life savings, but like a lot of, like, we still don't, like, you know what happened after Black Wall Street? Like, that land went back to the government. Like, the same businesses and stuff that were owned by that whole community after they done shot pretty much all the business owners and stuff like that.
Yeah, but this is what
Who picks up after that?
This is what I'm saying.
The kids don't know nothing.
This is what I'm saying. Make another Black Wall Street. Now we are not our ancestors, right? That's what we always say. No, that's what I'm.
People scared to get bombed.
Okay, then we got to stop being so scary. That's the thing. If you don't, me and Sean was just having this conversation.
They're scared to get bombed, man. They're scared to stand up against these laws and stuff, man.
Okay, and that's the thing. We got to stop being so scary because nothing never changed.
I got to be over here by myself, man.
No, nothing never changed without dying. Those slaves didn't get free because they begged the damn slave master. They went out on a limb. They did what they had to do. They got some connections. A couple of them died. And then we was free.
You said a couple of them.
And even with that, I'm misinformation. It's misinformation.
A couple of them died. I mean, because we're still here. We still existing for some reason.
Yeah, but it's misinformation because the real reason that slavery is over, the real conception of why slavery is over is because the Industrial Revolution. It's not because they wanted to free us. It's because the North was doing the Industrial Revolution. They had machines, and the machines could not compete with free labor, free to nothing labor. That's what it was. Abe Lincoln said it 1,000 times in his speech that if the cost of the Industrial Revolution versus slaves doing work balanced out, and I'm paraphrasing, he would keep the slaves. But because he understands that labor from people.
You can't be free labor.
Exactly. You can't be free labor. So he at first he tried to
outwork the machines every time because people gonna be like, if it's cheaper but it's gonna take longer, I'm gonna take that.
Exactly. It's not even the fact that it's gonna take longer. It's the fact that it costs me less.
And motherfuckers in the South like, shit, we got all the time. We got all the time in the world. We own our land.
Exactly. And we own these people that do work for us.
Yeah.
So I get it. But let's not misconstrue the fact that we had the same opportunities as all of these other people. The only thing is we didn't die for ours. And I get it.
I mean, but like you like to say that, okay, well, they capitalized. We did too. But
we didn't fight back for Black Wall Street. We didn't. Now we got more rights today, and we're still scared. They embedded that Willie Lynch shit into our head. They embedded that shit. That shit is forever in us. We will never trust our own. We will never fight for what is ours. We will never go on a limb.
We don't even know what type of points been put on the board.
Explain.
We don't have no like.
Explain.
Okay, look, it has to be some type. It has to be some type of. You got to have some type of pride about yourself. In some shape, form, or fashion.
Okay, so with being black is the highest ranking thing to be in America.
Just being a hip hop artist right now ain't hitting on nothing. Just because we in sports and all of that right there, black entertainers, and you got millionaires that's black, that's not enough right now.
See okay, then what is enough so that we as the black community can be that?
You tell me. I'm in the same boat as you is.
Okay,
but just saying that. But just saying that. Okay, we had an opportunity and we didn't do it. Like, nah, we did the same exact things. Like what the Chinese people do. You know what I'm saying? The Japanese people. Like every immigrant in America that came after us. You know what I'm saying? And did their thing, and they sitting at points right now. We did that already, but none of them faced what we faced as far as trying to build, because ain't none of them been tore down. See what I'm saying?
I don't. Explain.
Like
because
like the Bloods, the Crips, the Vice Lords, the GDs, like all of these were political parties. The Black Panthers, they have been political parties. None of these other people, they had like these other nationalities and people that's inside the United States that get grants to build their communities when they come over here.
Okay, and that just goes back to my other example. We have to do it ourselves. Black people are too dependent on ourselves. We're $1 trillion race.
So where we going?
Are you serious? We're $1 trillion race. We can do it ourselves. Stop fucking going to go buy weave from the fucking Chinese. Stop fucking spending money with other people. You want to know why we got to buy weave
from the Chinese?
How? Because I'm gonna let you speak, but you gotta let me speak. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna tell you how.
Go ahead. I'm quiet.
You know the reason why black women can't own no beauty supply right now?
They do. It's one in Garland called the V Beauty Store. Garland. But shout out to them.
But you want to know the reason why we don't own them on a larger scale like they do? It's because we don't have enough buying power. Want to know the reason why we don't have enough buying power?
Oh, God.
Buying power doesn't mean, okay, you get a black business and you expect every black person to come spend with you, because it doesn't work like that. That black business has to be able to sustain itself and pay the same prices as that store next to it that's of a different nationality that has buying power. See, they can go through their people and order through their people. But if you're dealing with us, who do you have to go to?
Dude,
you don't have nobody to go to. So that means you're paying whatever that shipping rate is on that.
Look, we have been finessing everything, the system and everything. Dude, you go get some. Nope. Listen, let me talk, because you just got through talking for a long time. This is what you do, black people. Let me put you up on game. We already know that we trust white. White ice is colder, right? You get a white face, put them on the cover, get them to do all your business. Just like I don't want to miss information to anybody about what that is, but a long time ago for this friend,
it's a tactic.
It's a tactic.
It's a tactic.
You get hey,
I got a friend that did the same shit.
Yeah, you find that Chinese person that want to be black, like big black blank. got that black baby daddy. Hey, I'm thinking about starting a business. Partner with me. Get your people to do this. Get them on. Then you compete. You just have to bring in, just like the Underground Railroad, and you bring people on. Those white people that thought black people should be free, they couldn't say it, but they helped other black people get to the north. That's what we have to do. That's it. We have to finesse the system like we always have. That's how you get people on.
Why the fuck should we have to?
You shouldn't. You're absolutely right.
Exactly.
You should not have to do that. But for the time being, to compete with these other people until we get to where we need to get or get land, that's what we have to do.
But the government still own the land. So how do you own the land when you still got to pay taxes on it? That's what I'm saying.
No, there's a patent. We do patents in Texas. Actually, we're the only land that can do that, Texas, because we're not we didn't get sold. I mean, we didn't get bought or we didn't get conquered. Texas. That's really what the Confederate flag is about. It's about us owning our independence as a country. We're literally a country. We can break away from America if we want to, but we won't, because if they would declare war on us as a country,
it's more than
we'll lose.
It is us. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll lose. So we're safer with America, but you can patent your land here in Texas. Just got to find the right spot.
But outside of that, though, I feel where you're coming from, sis. And you make some real valid points. But to just say, okay, I know you feel like it's easier said than done.
No, I don't think it's easier. I think that it's very hard, but you have to finesse the system.
I meant that the other way. I mean, I know you don't think it's easier said than done.
I don't. Me as a black person, I feel like I should be able to put my name on the fucking lead, on the fucking deed of my store, and be able to compete with other people. I do feel like that, but that is not the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is that us as black people have to finesse our way. That's it. That's all. That's it. And once we come to an agreement that we have to fucking finesse our way through the system, we will. Our way to the top. Yeah, we do. We have to finesse our way to the top, and that's very sad. I almost want to cry about it because I am a person that don't want to fucking pay taxes.
Okay, but it is what it is at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
and I don't want to do those things.
I don't. Fuck that.
Yeah, it does. It sucks. I don't want to do that as a black person.
Ain't nobody else have to finesse.
Exactly, but we do. So let's do what we have to do. Have you ever not been in a district where it's a good ass school and you hear your friend going to that academy? Most likely, they have a fucking address in the little land of where that is, and they live in the hood. I mean, what is that? ATL? She fucking lived in the fucking rich ass place. She went to the fucking hood to go to school. And vice versa. The really smart dude on ATL, he lived in the hood, had an address at that's what black people do. We finesse the system all the time to come up. So why can't we do it on a business minded scale? Is what I'm saying.
Because if we feel like because this the whole thing, like, at this point, it's past tiptoeing. Like, we've been tiptoeing. You know what I'm saying? And for what? Like, you shouldn't have to, like, wake up in the morning and tiptoe to your mailbox because you're afraid that the people inside of your community think that you don't live there and something bad might happen to you.
Okay, well, it comes to the point where we have to live or die. We have to live in fear or we have to die brave. That's the only two options for black people at this point. Live in fear, die brave.
I'm dying brave. I'm dying brave.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
So that's what I'm saying. And it's too many people that are not like you.
I'm dying
that
brave.
Are gonna live in fear to get a paycheck, to make it home to their kids.
Not walking around on eggshells. Nah, fuck that.
Okay,
like,
and we get that.
We've done too much already. Like, fuck it. Like, let us live in peace. Like, we do. Well, we do not want to do to white people what they have done to us.
We just want what we're owed. That's
quite frankly, there's too much time and there's too much energy and there's too many of us already past the bar to where we're actually living a decent lifestyle, and we don't want to go to war and fuck up what the hell we got for generations to come. Especially it's a lot of black people out there that have generational wealth inside their family. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether we know it or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you coming from, like I feel where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like we are doing good. We're doing damn good. My whole thing is I want all of us to know that we're doing good.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a difference to where you're talking to a person that only knows poverty. You're talking to a black person that only knows poverty. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what we know. They haven't been around. Like, okay, prime example. When me and Maisha was growing up in the hood, they'll call my house, right? She don't sound nothing like me. They think it's a white woman answering the phone. Yeah. But it's not because she's trying to sound white. That's just the type of influence she's been around. You know what I'm saying? She's been around nothing but pretty much educated people. She's not trying to sound white. She just sounds educated. Exactly. She does not sound white. She sounds educated.
Yeah.
But we like to
categorize everything.
Exactly.
So if you're educated, which is very ignorant of black people, and I really hate that because I get that a lot. Oh, where are you from?
Oh, you ain't from here.
I'm from Oak Cliff. I grew up in Oak Cliff. I moved out when I was in the 4th grade. I moved to Garland. Oh, that's the suburbs. Okay, there's black people in the suburbs too.
But it's a hood. It's black folks in the hood everywhere.
Everywhere. There's black people every fucking where. And why does it the fact that I sound educated that I gotta grow up with white people?
They instantly hate you. Like black folks instantly hate other black folks when they sound educated.
Which is crazy because it's like, oh, they ain't letting them into Harvard because they black. But when I was educated in the hood, you didn't want to hear none of that.
Fuck with me.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
You sat up there and you spit spitballs at the back of my fade because I was raising my hand answering all the damn questions. You know what I'm saying? Now, flip years back, I'm coming back as a defense attorney on your damn case because you can't stay up out these folks' shit. Wow, nigga.
Yeah. Straight up.
I'd have let these white folks hang your stupid ass. I've been knowing you was stupid for a minute, but yet here I am.
Fucking filing your damn case.
Filing your damn case, and you still rude. Ain't so much as even goddamn. You still calling me by the nickname I had in high school. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even had enough sense to make amends. Like, damn, bro, I'm proud of you. Know what I'm saying? For making a way for you and stuff. You still goddamn me calling me the embarrassing nickname from high school. Like, bro, you do know I can go ahead and get my money with the DA and just turn your stupid ass over to these folks, right?
Yeah, and that circles back into black girls wanting smart, educated black men later on in life.
Yeah. That's the truism. That's the truism.
Yeah. They got on Donald Glover for
from Atlanta.
Yeah. For dating a white girl.
Yeah.
And they bashed them.
Yeah, they bashed them hard, man.
But did y'all want? But did those same black girls was interested in him whenever he was younger? And he said on his album Campfire,
those same black girls ain't interested in him now. Donald Glover is weird as shit.
Yeah, he is. I seen him on the Breakfast Club. That's
like
a weird
Donald
ass dude.
Glover is. I fucks with him because I like him as an artist and I love what he does. As far as like because he's a director and shit.
Yeah, he screenwrites.
Like he's very talented at what he does. You know what I'm saying? But people don't be understanding like to have that type of artistic vision. You know what I'm saying? You have to be weird. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not even just weird. It's just not of the norm.
If he was white, if he was white, black women wouldn't want him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a scene because he was black and he had a white woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because black women like to gravitate. Oh, I know I'm gonna get hung on the cross for this, but fuck that. Okay, black women only want you when you're successful. They don't want you when you black and weird and you in 6th grade and you over there writing motherfucking screenplays and shit. They want you when you successful and black and weird. They don't want you back then when you was weird, black and
they don't want you weird. Period. They don't want you weird.
Dude, no, because those same black women was crucifying him when he popped out with his white woman and his mixed baby. And now they want him to come back to the black community. No, you want him to come back to the black community because now he's successful.
I got ass hell because I was like, look, we done lost a whole lot of successful black women to white dudes. So like, and we took it with our chin up. Like, I was telling black dudes to be the hell quiet because I'm like, first of all, dude, you don't even want to commit to no damn black woman. Like, you got about like 3 baby mamas right now. Like, bro, like, what does it matter if she got a white dude? You don't even know how to treat one black woman. Just one.
Yeah, and you sit up there and crucify her when she's fucking dark as fuck and she's not exotic.
Yeah.
Exotic. Oh, you want the exotic bitch. You want the exotic bitch with the light brown eyes or the green hazel or
That's what
whatever.
they said. That's what they said.
Yeah. You want the exotic bitch. But then let that same dark brown beautiful queen go get her a white dude. Oh, yeah, I want you to come back to the black community. Oh, you dating white people. Okay, you didn't want her when she was here, so she went somewhere else. Ain't that what you do when you're not valued?
I gotta take it like this right here, man. At this point, like, life too short. Like, I don't care what color you is. Get with somebody that's gonna ride with you.
Just get with somebody who's gonna fuck it.
Like who like you.
Like who like you.
Like who like you, goddamn. See where it go.
How do we feel about the Kenosha incident?
Oh, with the white boy that had shot them protesters?
White boy protesters.
To be honest with you, if I got an AR-15 and a motherfucker don't beat me upside the head with a skateboard, I would like to think that nigga wouldn't be living either.
Boom. There we go. We cooking with grease. Let's get there. Let's get there.
Now, this is the thing. This is the thing with the whole situation. Like, we want to race debate it. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying? It's a good race debate because of course if he was black, he'd be dead. He's a black man with a gun and he's just killed some people. You know what I'm saying? Really, that's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's not supposed to happen just when you're black. It's supposed to happen regardless of what race, color, or creed you are because that was against the damn law. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing.
He was underage.
He was underage then. On top of that,
he didn't have a permit.
He didn't have a permit. His mother drove him there. They crossed state lines with it. It's just so much blatantly wrong with the situation right here. Yeah. To where it's just like, okay, again, us black people in America, we like, look, we know y'all motherfuckers racist, but y'all really just gonna do this in our face right here. Like this right here. Y'all really just gonna, like, I just got a cousin. Imagine how many people just got a cousin, had to plead out for 10 years on a dope charge. And this motherfucker just killed 3 fucking protesters and walks past, like the SWAT tank drove past him on camera while he had his hands up.
Why do I feel like that was Alex Jones just going past with that damn SWAT truck? But this is why I respect it. And I'm going to take a restroom break after this.
Right on.
This is why I respect it. Because, and me and Sean was just talking about this before we even got on air with you, is because he came out there for war.
Yeah, he was ready.
This is what the BLM movement do not understand. You're going to a knife fight with a piece of paper, a fucking picket sign. Please don't kill us. Please change this law. Stop doing that. Nobody respects a coward. You know why America? You know why America is so the land of the free and the home of the brave? Because we're fucking bullies. We're bullies. We bully every fucking body. That's why. It's not that we're more smarter because we hear that Russia got, equipment over there. Chinese got equipment over there. It's because we're bullies. It doesn't matter if you got a motherfucking gun in your pocket. If that motherfucker snatch you up
we all got
and
guns.
shake you, you're dead. So I'm just saying that I respect him because he came out there ready for whatever.
That not the white boy ready, man.
Yeah, he was ready for whatever the fuck he believed in. Do I endorse it? No. It was wrong. He didn't have a permit. He didn't have anything. He wasn't legal. He was not legal upholding the law of what we supposed to go by as Americans. But he was ready for whatever the fuck he believed in.
And the police vouched for that boy. I was like, oh, in front of our face with it. I said, oh, see, y'all, sis, I'm telling you, I'm like, you on this shit, like, say, y'all better stop playing motherfucking games with this shit.
Can't go to a fucking gunfight with a knife. You gotta bring that motherfucking gun. If you're ready for war, you gotta be ready for war. I have never
have your bond money, have a backup plan. We definitely gotta have land. because see, after you lose your job and all of that, you gotta have something to follow. You gotta know how to live off the land, how to grow your own damn food. Cause see, at this point, you can't pay no bills. So at least you better be able to do is live off the fucking land. Hell, we got natural sunlight. You got you got so many umpteen hours to goddamn me do your work during the daytime. Yeah. Go ahead and do your motherfucking hunting and shit. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is here for us to survive. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like you feel like, nah, man, we too fucking scared to really we got too many people in our ear that really don't have our best interests at heart. Even black people that's telling us, oh, nah, we ain't ready. Well, bitch, when the fuck we gonna be ready then?
Yeah.
At some point, we gotta just step out there on that limb. And we gotta stop, like you said, giving excuses. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got plenty, but I wouldn't necessarily call them excuses. You know what I'm saying? These are just facts. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, we have to goddamn me be like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it has to stop being when it's our kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you, every black child that got killed, their parents was sitting up there with the whole turn the other cheek and hold on, let's pray about this until they child got hit. Then it was a different subject. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you, ain't no parent gonna sit up here and say let's pray after their child done got wrongfully killed by no police. Not no black parent. And not after what the fuck you have to go through as a black parent to rear a black child, especially in a fucking urban community. I don't know, not now serious black parent that's gonna be up here and just be like on some, you know what I'm saying, passive bullshit. I don't know one. And I guarantee you, ain't nobody gonna find one. See what I'm saying? But at some point, we have to be proactive about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we have to know that when it happens over there, it could happen over here. And what can happen will happen. And we need to be fucking prepared for it. Because if my partner's son get killed and he wants to goddamn me do something about it, I'm not finna be on Facebook rah-rahing about it. But rest assured, I'm ready. And I'm at his front door in his living room like, say, bro, what's up? Because this is my partner. This is my brother. I've watched you play ball in the front yard with your son. I've watched you change his diaper. I've been with you on his first birthday looking for a bicycle, goddamn me, till 12 in the fucking morning because Walmart was sold out for whatever oddball ass reason. I've been here enough to know how much you loved him. So I know what you'll do on the line when it's that time. And as a brother, I have to be here for you. But also as a brother, when it happens to somebody else, before it even get to mine, they have to already know what type of pain we gonna bring about this shit. Because it's a different story when these motherfuckers know that this whole bitch will burn if one of these motherfucking babies get fucked over.
No.
It's a totally different story. And that's all we asking. You know what I'm saying? Make these hoes hurt like we hurt.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about it. Is that we're not reciprocating the type of hurt that they're putting on us. So they know that we're always going to go out with pieces of paper, with whatever grievances that we have on it. And we're not going to go out there with fucking guns.
I want y'all need to sign a petition and y'all need to get out of
yeah. Oh, they're never gonna come out here with their guns. They're just gonna come out here with paper.
But see, well, actually, you Guam, Vietnamese, wherever the fuck that shit went down at, like, yo, people
I was about to say some racist shit.
Still, people still to this day don't want to admit that America lost that over there. Like,
explain.
Like, they lost that shit. Like, it's a lot of different stories about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, they was over there for the opium and this, that, and the third. Wherever the fuck America was over there for, America had to come to terms because you know we ain't over there no damn mo fucking with them folks. Like, they over there doing they thug thizzle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
they're like the pinnacle of generational wealth.
Yeah.
They spend with them. They don't come. They come here to learn what the fuck we have going on, and they go back there and give the technology to them.
They come over here and they learn our habits, and then they go report back. See what I'm saying? And it's not even necessarily just black people. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody that's wrapped up in this whole culture of America. White people, black people, like it's a lot of we have a diverse culture in America that's stuck in America. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all we know. This is our culture. We're American. See what I'm saying? But see the motherfuckers that have a homeland to go back to and a homeland to save and a homeland like when I feel like when you have a homeland and you from that bitch and you connect with it and you come over here to America for a soul mission, it makes you that much stronger when you get back to where you from. Because you understand, especially when the opportunities are so various over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after fucking selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? Knowing what I know now versus back then, like, I'm mad at my motherfucking self, you know what I'm saying, for actually doing what the fuck I did to get that charge. But at the same time, I can't be because I wouldn't change the experience. Like, because if I didn't get caught, then what? I'd be the average dumb nigga don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been inside the penal system. Like, I know exactly what can go down and what can happen and how your life can be from beginning to end. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if you get out and go back years later, whatever the case may be. They got somewhere to put your ass, regardless if your ass 19 or regardless if your ass is 99. Literally, they have places for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got medical units for your motherfucking ass and shit like that. They're not finna take it light on you just because you old. I know this shit.
Fucking Bill Cosby.
Like, for real, man.
He's fucking blind and shit, and they're like, this
they
is
don't
a
give
danger.
They ain't giving a fuck up in that hole about Bill Cosby.
Danger to society, and he's blind.
They ain't giving a fuck about Bill Cosby. They like, Bill Cosby, we got you. Like, nigga, we finna get our lick back for OJ. We know that nigga we was guilty. Bill Cosby got that shit because of OJ. Yeah. Man. They had the Bill Cosby because of OJ. Let's be real.
I bet he's in jail like, dude, that dude fucking fucked it up for me.
And I fucked with Bill Cosby too because I fucked with what Bill Cosby represented. You know what I'm saying?
You heard he was trying to buy NBC.
Yeah. But see, this is the thing. This is the behind the scenes stuff that people don't know about Bill Cosby. So all they see is that, like, you know,
oh, he raped 1,000 women.
They say he raped them because the only reason they say he raped them because he admitted to giving them drugs.
Listen.
When you admit to giving somebody drugs,
you kind of admit to the whole crime. It's kind of like the whole theory
but it's a play on words, though.
It's kind of like when everybody's dealing drugs and they connect everybody and then they say, "Oh, you was in the room." Nah, they placed you in the room.
Conspiracy is so real. They can play if they place you on a picture. I'm telling you like this right here. If they want you, they want you.
What is it called? Like the RICO charge. Where you're
going down.
Yeah, you get placed in the room.
You're going down. I'm
so you get the same charges as everybody else as if you were dealing drugs.
Yeah. Because they can place you there. So like it's like shit. If
you don't say shit, then it's just like, oh, you're just an accessory to the crime.
And you can be on one picture.
Whatever.
You can be on one picture, just one picture. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just like, okay, they could have just got you because they wanted to just pinch on you. You know what I'm saying? But
it's almost like kind of like that. What's that Netflix movie? Where the four boys or whatever, they go in and a couple of them get caught about that whole rape charge with the white woman in the park.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I forget what it is.
The name. I know Central Park 5 or something.
Central Park. Thank you.
That was fucked. Oh Maggie, that was fucked up.
I think that made every black person in America mad.
But that's something that's been happening for years, though.
Yeah, it just shedded light to it.
Yeah, basically. They just shedded. Like, you know how many Central Park 5s exist around America, period, that we don't even know about, and they still locked up.
I think the RICO charge is like a shitty thing, too, just because I placed you there. What if I was just buying bologna from the fucking bodega?
What if it was just weed?
Yeah.
I'd really be mad if I got a RICO charge on weed. Right now, and like people out here just they having a party with it, just getting fines for it, just doing their thing,
fucking
like
making it legal and shit. Now you guys
CBD
can sell
oil all over the place,
which is basically fucking weed. Man, I'm a truck driver, so you already know. Like we went in a meeting at the beginning of the year. I think it was April. Mm-hmm. Went into I don't even think that's the right month, but it's a quarterly meeting that we have, and they told us, hey, raise your hand if you smoke CBD or you use any CBD products, and like 2 people raised their hand. I wasn't gonna raise my hand. I had smoked a CBD cigarette, but I just wanted to see how it felt, but I didn't. It wasn't weed. I was under the impression.
I don't give a fuck. I just don't want people in my business any goddamn way. Like, I just don't believe in dry ass giving my business up because somebody asked for it.
Dude, it was just the fact that I knew CBD wasn't like a illegal thing. They sell it in the stores like fucking cigarettes. So, but I'm kind of like you. I don't give a fuck.
I'm skeptical. Like, I don't give a damn. Like,
exactly. If it's
why is that even an issue?
Yeah, if it's not an issue, then I don't give a fuck. But whatever, you know, two people.
I might be on some harder drugs right now, but what for? Why are you asking this? Nah, I just don't give.
I might be on crack. No, but two people raised their hands.
I'm just that type of person.
Dude, two people raised their hands off in the damn meeting. And he's like, well, I need you two guys to stop smoking that because it shows up in your system as THC. And that's basically because afterwards they don't clean these machines or whatever. They don't clean them. They just throw the THC, weed or whatever, wherever it's legal. These companies, they don't do the cleaning of the machinery. So after so many times of putting in the THC and then saying, okay, that batch done, you guys, for Tizzy THC cigarette weeds
so we
for
could
California.
Be getting like a little thing of THC inside CBD and don't even know it.
Exactly. So when you go and you smoke so much CBD, even if, say you're just a habitual user, you smoke it every day for your joints.
Right.
Then you end up getting THC in your system. Yes, a low dosage at first. But after using it every day for a fucking year and then you run into a fucking car and then you say, oh, well, I don't give a fuck. I don't smoke weed. I don't do anything. I just take CBD.
But that little small amount every day.
It turns into a big amount.
Thank
you. That's basically the fucking RICO charge at a subliminal fucking level. Pretty much.
I never thought about it like that. I think you're reaching, but it does make sense.
Nope. That's exactly what it does.
I
actually
think you're reaching.
No, there's no.
I think you thought a little bit too hard
Dude,
on that,
on
some CBD. I think
that's what happens. That's what my manager told me in my job.
Told you?
Yes,
at your job.
Yes,
your manager told you that.
Yes, he said stop taking CBD because whenever
it's about to go down.
No, not because it's about to go down, nigga, but because with these, what was it?
Make me proud. Your manager fuck with you enough to tell you some shit like that.
No, he told everybody in the damn meeting. But the thing is that it's the same way.
Fuck with you then.
Dude, it's the same thing with everything. It's the same thing with vitamins. You know, you get on a regimen of vitamins, and those vitamin companies, they also do Viagra pills. And steroids and everything, and they don't. How many?
But pills are bad for your kidneys anyway. So like,
it is
because your body is not made to just break down heavy chalk substitute.
I feel you, but the people that do take those things, they end up taking all of this stuff, and then those machines aren't clean because let's be real. How many times have anybody here worked in a fucking fast food company? Are you getting behind that motherfucking machine? No. You just cleaning the obvious and you going the fuck home. That's exactly what happened in these vitamin companies. They make all of these vitamins.
It's not the same though. We like to keep the same grease.
Dude,
it's not gonna be the same, Shaky.
Dude, it's the same.
We gotta keep the old grease residue.
Exactly. That's what's happening in these vitamin companies, dude. They're not cleaning the machine. They're just keeping the same thing because they don't understand that along the line, after you batching in fucking CBD oil and THC, go ahead, ask, bro.
So, like, would that be linked into, like, the high drive, like, the high statistics of cancer with these pharmaceutical drugs and shit? Like, could that be linked into like that? Because I mean, like, we get a commercial every year. If you or your family member, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know.
Oh, I don't trust
if you or your family, like, if a commercial come on right now and say, if you or your family member has suffered 9 times out of 10, whatever happened, they got canceled from taking some shit.
Well, I don't really, I don't take
and I could have been dreaming. And I could have been dreaming, but I could have swore, goddamn me, it was already commercial up for that pill for preventing HIV.
Oh shit.
What the fucking name of that pill is? Because they got 2 of them now.
He's been keeping up on them shits. Like they got 2 of them now.
Bro, I'm telling you, like I'm looking at these commercials, like, oh my god, this shit is really happening. They have a drug. Not only is it for preventive measures, but if you do, like,
it's
like
also
the second one,
it prevents you from it and gives it to you at the same fucking time.
It gives you. I think like the second one gives you like a low reading of the shit or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's all the tests.
Like,
that's all the tests though.
So basically, you got full blown AIDS. You just you cheating. You know, like you got full blown. Like what? Like is it?
You just Michael Johnson that shit.
Like, come on, man.
We just got low readings on you. You still got it, but if you fuck another person without a condom, they might not get it. And I say that very loosely.
They might not get it.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying.
I just thought if you had it,
you might not fucking get it.
I just thought if you got it, you passed that thing. Like, if you trying to. Like, I just thought if you had it, you know what you're doing. Like,
you just might not
pass
get
that
it.
off. Like,
yeah.
You know.
That's how I feel about it. Damn. What else do we got for the week? Cuties.
Yeah.
We only have 8 minutes, so we gotta write this shit up fucking very quickly.
I think we need to come back on the whole cutie incident, man.
Yeah.
Cause like I went ham, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was wanting to know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. How you gonna say we might want to wrap around this shit next week and then get right straight and fucking to it?
Cause it's a build up. Cause like we finna go off, but you know what I'm saying?
Don't go off then. Then we gotta save it for next week. Then we gotta save it for next.
But I mean, it's to be good. I mean, it'll be good for like when this show ends. You know what I'm saying? They know what we leading into.
Yeah, sure.
But like my whole thing is like I thought it was on some whole pedophilia type stuff. You
it's
know what I'm saying?
It's definitely on pedophilia.
It is, but it's addressing it, and I thought it was just like on some. Oh, we made a movie and we just wanted to put these little girls up here.
Just wanted to put these little girls that are cheerleaders.
I thought they
was doing the fucking crybaby.
They still are really exploiting these little girls as some shape, form, or fashion. It's a slippery slope, me personally, I think. But
it's not a slippery slope. It's right down the fucking mountain. These girls are definitely being exploited. Their family. I just talked to a screenwriter just a second ago.
What word on Cuties?
No, not on Cuties. But I'm mad that I didn't. I'm mad that I didn't. But he don't even watch P-Valley, so I definitely don't think that he's watching Cuties. Especially because it's like against his morals or whatever. But I'm not watching Cuties either because I don't support pedophilia. I don't. I just support the exploitation of young women.
My whole thing is like I don't want to watch it for the simple fact that it's just like I already know how sick people are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're jacking off to that.
I don't need.
That's what it is.
I don't need to actually like be on the end conversation about cuties. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to know anything about it because like if I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally don't want to be anywhere in the room. I don't even want to know that when it's airing, none of that. I don't even want to look at it because I don't want to be a part of actually having to look at that shit. Like I seen the commercial on that shit and I was like, no. Only thing I can see with my damn daughter doing that shit, like and turn that whole motherfucking stage down. Like, are y'all fucking serious?
Just fucking beat the fuck out of the director.
Yeah. But as far as
you could just see his pedophilia ass fucking in the corner.
It was actually directed by a woman.
Fuck her. That's even worse.
And it was
you're exploiting young women.
And but they was doing it. It's fucked up, man. We just gonna have to like we ain't got that much time, and we gonna have to get up out of here. We gonna have to come back to it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have the facts on this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we usually just say shit twice and it changed the meaning on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna have the facts. I'm gonna have facts on this shit next time.
The fact to the third
like I'm finna
power.
Really do my homework on this shit.
Fact to the third power. Man, glad you came in. Like I said, might be an indefinite guest. I'm getting tired of these damn fucking guests, man.
You ain't supposed to like they
I don't give a fuck.
You say this shit, nigga.
I don't give a fuck. I'm looking right in the camera. I'm tired of you fucking guests canceling out on me, doing bullshit. I'm tired of it. It's really annoying.
That's unprofessional, sis. You can't do that.
This is my show. This is an hour with Crowder. When you want to combat me, get an hour with Kabusha. Whatever the fuck your name is. I'm tired of people canceling out and the anxiety is too much for me. I just rather have one person that I can combat with and debate with. Because that's all I want to do at the end of the day is debate with people. Am I not a sasser?
Yeah. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what
Even
the fuck
Dad,
we do.
I just go in and I fucking go in. He's a Republican. And I just be like, nah, nobody believes in us, Dad.
Man, fuck all that shit, man.
Fucking Dad.
Your ass
I love him.
Your ass goddamn me pop in and just be like, oh, I don't gotta take this shit. I don't stay here. Bye.
I love him. I love Dad. He's a cool dude. What is he, 6'2", 275
Nah, he done
pounds?
shrunk now. You know what I'm saying? You know when you get old, you shrink.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he done lost all the cartilage in his knees, both of them. So, you know.
Okay.
Why you gonna take off by the inch? It's gonna take off by the inch.
Why you gotta be putting our daddy shit on?
Shit is gonna take off by the inch. He ain't tall as he used to be, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Standing next to the king, he ain't the same no more.
Okay, what the fuck? Who's the king? You? Fuck out of here. Man, that is an hour with Crowder. We are all fucking air talking about my damn daddy.